18 years old, on a kill list, no army, no money, most people would beg for their lives. Caesar told the most powerful man in Rome to go to hell. Let me tell you why that matters, because this moment, this one decision by a teenager with nothing to lose, set off a chain reaction that would end the Roman Republic and change human history forever. But hear what nobody tells you about Julius Caesar. He wasn't supposed to win. Everything was stacked against him. Let's go back. Rome, 85 BC. Caesar's 13 years old, standing in a crowd watching his uncle's funeral. But this isn't just any uncle, this is Gaius Marius, war hero, 7-time consul, the guy who saved Rome from barbarian invasions, then seized power when the elite tried to sideline him. Caesar's watching thousands of Romans weep for a man the Senate wanted dead. That's his first lesson. The people who have power will do anything to keep it. And if you threaten that power, they'll erase you. Marius taught Caesar something else too. Loyalty means nothing in Rome. Strength is everything. Then Marius dies. And Rome goes to hell. Sulla, Marius's rival, a man with dead eyes and a taste for blood, marches his legions into the city. He declares himself dictator and creates something called proscription lists. Your name on that list, you're dead. Your property, seized. Your family, hunted. Sulla puts Caesar's name on it. Caesar's 18, no army, no fortune, just a patrician name that supposedly traces back to the goddess Venus, but names don't stop swords, and they definitely don't stop Sulla. Here, where it gets interesting though, Sulla sends Caesar a message: divorce your wife Cornelia, she's Marius's daughter, cut all ties to your uncle's legacy, and I'll let you live. Most young men would have signed those papers before the ink dried. Caesar says no. Let that sink in. An 18-year-old kid staring down the most dangerous man in Rome, a dictator who's already murdered thousands without blinking, and Caesar refuses to bow. But why? Why would anyone risk that? Because Cornelia's pregnant, his daughter Julia on the way, and Caesar realizes something: if he breaks now, he'll spend the rest of his life breaking. Dead men can't change the world, but cowards don't either. So he runs, not out of fear, out of strategy. Sulla's soldiers chase him through the Italian countryside, village to village, barn to barn. He catches malaria, shivering through fever dreams, while assassins hunt him like an animal. Then his mother, Aurelia, does something brilliant. She doesn't beg, she doesn't pray to the gods. She goes straight to Sulla's inner circle: Vestal virgins, powerful senators, people who owe her favors, and she negotiates. She reminds them Caesar's just a boy, that his family's Roman aristocracy, that killing him accomplishes nothing. Sulla finally agrees to spare him. However, when he pardons Caesar, Sulla says something chilling: fine, let him live, but in that boy I see many Mariuses. Sulla saw it, even then, the hunger, the refusal to break, the ambition that couldn't be tamed. Caesar returns to Rome in 78 BC, but Rome's different now: blood-stained streets, paranoid senators, everyone watching everyone, the old guards terrified of anyone connected to Marius. So Caesar leaves, not running this time, learning. He sails east to Rhodes to study rhetoric and philosophy. He wants to sharpen his mind, master persuasion, learn how to dominate a room without drawing a blade. Knowledge is power, and Caesar's collecting it like weapons. But even that couldn't keep him out of trouble. On the voyage to Rhodes, pirates capture his ship. Cilician pirates, the terror of the Mediterranean. They drag Caesar and his crew to a rocky island and demand ransom, 20 talents of silver. Caesar laughs in their faces. 20 talents? For me, I'm worth at least 50. The pirates think he's joking. He's not. While his people scramble to raise the money, Caesar spends 38 days as their hostage, but he treats it like a vacation. He writes poetry and forces them to listen, exercises with them, plays games. When they're too loud and interrupt his sleep, he scolds them like children. Yet every single night before bed, Caesar makes them a promise. When I'm free, I'm coming back for you, and I'm going to crucify every last one of you. They laugh. Pirates always laugh at hostages making threats. Then the ransom arrives: 50 talents, just like Caesar demanded. His people pay it. He sails away free. Most men would have called that a victory and moved on with their lives. Caesar immediately raises a fleet, hunts down those pirates, captures them, takes back his 50 talents, and crucifies every single one along the coast. He kept his promise. Because here's the thing about Caesar nobody understands. He never bluffed, ever. When he said he'd do something, it happened. That wasn't arrogance. That was a warning. And Rome was about to find out what happens when you put an ambitious man's name on a kill list. Don't forget to like and subscribe for part 2 and more stories. Have a blessed day.